I will shoot you and end your life.
That's normally how shooting works.
Hello, everybody. Great opening there. Hello,
Hi.
everybody, and welcome to the 2015 Monster Madness Radio Summer Movie Draft. We are back for round two. This time it's personal. If anybody obviously is new to this, we've done our first movie draft as a network last year. Three of us are returning. We've got one new contestant joining us. We'll get through the rules obviously in a minute, but first of all, let's brief you on who we've got here. We've got special guest Tom Williams.
Special guest. Hey, I'm getting better build every time I turn up. I'm going to be a Hall of Famer by this time next year.
We also have joining me my right-hand man of the MMR network, Mr. Kieran.
Hello, everyone.
And we have the champion of the 2014 Summer Movie Draft with, what was it? It was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Transformers completely decimating the competition. Please welcome the returning King Martin.
Yes. I'm going to do it again this year. Easy. And do you know how I know I'm going to win? I haven't even bothered to look at what movies are in the draft.
Aye, because you picked up every fucking movie at the end of the draft, and I underestimated the stupidity of the American people. It will not happen again.
I now
You hear
own
me?
the special edition of Turtles on Blu-ray. I got the special edition just to commemorate my win last year.
Frick. Did you get the special edition of Transformers as well?
No, because it's
No,
not that
that was
stupid.
shit.
Yeah.
That was a really bad film.
You might as well have gotten the special edition of Guardians of the Galaxy as well, because that...
I've got that as well.
Well, you're not winning this time. I will end you. I will end this before it even starts.
So what he's got on the
Bye,
left.
everyone.
So what he's got on the left-hand side is a special edition cover of Guardians of the Galaxy. On the right-hand side, a special edition cover of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and in the middle, it's just a middle finger of Transformers.
Yeah. I'm actually wearing a Ninja Turtles mask as we do this to commemorate the win.
And you know, and you know what the funny thing is? You probably are.
And do you know what? I actually have a shirt of a movie that is going to help me win this.
Yeah, right. So for anybody that's not familiar with the rules of the movie draft, this is how it works. We have set up a list of 33 films this year that we are going to auction off. You get 100 virtual dollars to play with. I will auction these movies off one at a time, and whoever bids the highest amount by the time the auction is closed gets the film essentially. So, for example, the first film is Furious 7. So, if the end of the bidding goes to $30 and Martin bid 30, Martin now gets that film. He now has that film for the entirety of the summer movie draft, and we are taking the domestic gross only. That is American gross only, because that is your biggest market in the world for movies generally. So it's American gross only. At the end of the summer movie draft, which I believe this year is ending in the middle of September, you add up all of the amount that you have, and you find out how much you've made in total. Now, obviously, I'm a veteran of the summer draft. I've been doing this for about 5 years now. Kieran's been doing this for 4. Martin done it last year, and obviously, Tom, this is your first time doing it. So, has anybody got any trepidations or any final words they want to say before we crack on with the first film?
Nope. Other than may the best man win, which will be
Don't
me.
worry, I
He
will.
Oh, I was going to do the same thing you just did, Marty.
Yeah,
So,
you'll
so, ladies and gentlemen, eyes down. First film we are auctioning off for the 2015 Monster Madness Radio Summer Movie Draft. The first film we'll be auctioning off is Furious 7, the final Paul Walker film that will ever be made. I'm going to start the bidding at 15 for James.
16.
17, James.
20.
Power bid, Kieran there for 20. 20 going once. 20 going twice. Third and final time, 22, James.
I'm out.
22 going once. 22 going twice. 22 third and final time. Sold. First movie goes to me for $22.
Not a big loss, in fairness.
Nah,
It's
I'd
open-
have paid on that.
It's opening Easter weekend. It's the last Paul Walker film. Each Furious film since 5 has been getting better and better in terms of money making back. It's going to make money.
Yeah, I took 6, if I remember right, a couple of years ago. It made me a good bit of money.
But that's a good fifth of your entire balance that you've dished out there. So
Yeah, that's why I refuse to go any higher than 20, because I have other movies where I've got my eye on.
Sometimes you've got to go a little bit bigger than what you want to get your investment.
Well, to be fair, let's think about it this way. What was the first movie last year? It was
That we done last year.
It was Cap, wasn't it?
Yeah, Captain America. And you
Well,
went
it was-
over 30.
I went high for that one to make sure I got it.
And then you look at it last year. Last year, generally across the board, was a really bad year for movies because everything generally underperformed.
there's value in any Marvel movie, though.
No,
Yeah.
it underperformed.
I think
The expectations it set, it actually underperformed. So let's move on to the next film. The next film is Ex Machina, which has been garnering a lot of press recently for making fake dating profiles.
I will vote. I will bid 2, and that's it.
Martin for $2.
I have absolutely no interest in this movie. This is
This is
pure.
going to make nothing.
This will make nothing. This is This is not going to be a movie like The Fault in Our Stars. It's not.
Well, no, it's also on a limited release. It isn't even going nationwide, and it's already been out in the UK, and it didn't get amazing reviews, so it's not going to do too great. Which is why I'm not going any higher than 2. But for
I'm going to
2,
be touching it.
I'm probably going to get a return of 20 million, 10 million per dollar spent. That's all right.
2 going once, 2 going twice, third and final time. Martin, team fucking your shit up. Gets his film, his first film on the board. Right now, if I remember last year, you didn't get your first film until about June, July time.
Yeah, it took me a while to get
Eddie.
into it.
Didn't Eddie have the first movie of the year?
It was either Eddie or me.
It was either. No, you didn't have a movie for a while, James. I don't think.
Yeah, I did. I had Rio 2 because it came out it came around Easter weekend and I got completely boned.
Yeah, you did. Actually, yeah, you did.
Trust me, I know.
Yeah, and what was it? I went for an animated movie as well. And what did I go for last year? I went for How to Train Your Dragon, didn't I? Right. So
The next film we are looking at is The Longest Ride. Looking at Box Office Mojo. The Longest Ride has got Britt Robertson, Scott Eastwood, Jack Houston, Melissa Benoit, and Alan Alda, and there is apparently nothing about the film except it's coming out on April 10th.
And it's a
I have no idea.
There's a Wikipedia article about it
Go on.
that gives you the film's premise.
Yeah, I love looking at Box Office Mojo though.
I know, but I mean,
What's the premise?
the premise, according to the wiki article, so obviously you take it with a pinch of BS, based on the best-selling novel by Nicholas Sparks, The Longest Ride centers on the star-crossed love affair between Luke, a former champion bull rider looking to make a comeback, and Sophia, a college student who is about to embark upon her dream job in NYC's art world. As conflicting past and ideals test their relationship, Sophia and Luke make an unexpected and fateful connection with Ira, whose memories of his own decades-long romance with his beloved wife deeply inspire the young couple, spanning generations and two intertwining love stories. The Longest Ride explores the challenges and infinite rewards of enduring love.
I'll give it $1. I'll give it $1. It's free money at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's Scott Eastwood. I think they'll actually try and get a little bit of press for it. And based on the fact that I believe it's going to be a nationwide release, I'll go for $2.
I'll throw 3 in there.
Oh, Tom, first bid of the season with $3.
First bid ever, mate. I'm debuting. I'm debuting with a film with nobody many of us have heard of.
Tom for $3 going once. Tom for $3 going twice. Third and final time. Sold. Tom, you've just bought your first film for $3.
Yeah. Now I have to watch it, don't I? Oh.
You don't have to watch it at all.
You don't have to watch it. You just have to watch it.
I probably will though, just out of intrigue.
You do know UK, like I said, UK doesn't mean anything. It's American box office.
No.
So
No, don't say that. Tom was going to go to the cinema 990 times to try and get his money up. Just let him go, man. Let him go.
Nah, I'll probably end up watching some of the films I go after. I mean, I've looked down the list, and there's a couple that I'm after. So I'm playing it safe for the time being.
the next film we were talking about is Monsters Dark Continent. Monsters Dark Continent is 10 years on from the events of Monsters, and the infected zones have now spread worldwide. In the Middle East, a new insurgency has begun, and at the same time there has been proliferation of monsters in that region. The army decided to draft in more numbers to help deal with this insurgency.
Ooh, never heard of it.
Never even heard of the first one.
It sounds like a good premise for a video game, but
Do you know what this makes me sound like? It's like they've gone, oh, what would happen if we put Godzilla and Jurassic Park together in a film and merged them? You get this.
Who's in this?
You have Johnny Harris, Sam Keeley, Joe Dempsey, Jesse Nagy, Nicholas Pinnock,
Sophia Botella.
The fact that I do not know who any of these actors are shows me how little I actually care.
Apparently she likes Nike clothing, Sophia Botella, because she does a lot of Nike commercials and campaigns.
Oh, God.
Well, someone's got to take this film.
I'll have it for $1. I mean, I did see the original. The original wasn't a terrible film, but I didn't even know there was a sequel.
I didn't even know there was. I didn't even know there was two. Well, this is the third one.
This is like last year, Think Like a Man 2. I'm like, wait, there was a Think Like a Man 1?
Yeah.
And then you tried to argue, no, it's just the name of the movie. I went, but it's a 2 at the end of it, so it must be a sequel. And then
So what did you say, Martin? You said, was it 1 or 2?
I'm not wasting money here. 1.
Oh yeah, you're not wasting all of your $98.
Alright, just because you went and threw all your money in the shitter straight away. 1. Don't try and force it. 1.
Furious will make money. This won't. $1. Spend that $1.
Can we think? I know what's going to happen here. Martin is going to take all the fucking shit movies that nobody wants, build up a nice wee platform for himself, and then get a decent movie later on at the end.
Even if in sake of argument you didn't go for a big one, all those little ones would add up.
Do you mind?
Not
You're trying
that
to spoil
much.
my plans here.
Not that much.
There's 2 Jameses now.
Well, that was weird.
There are 2 Jameses in here now.
It just booted me when it's kicked me
One's
back in.
bad enough.
Am I the only one who can see James on the monitor twice now?
Alright, I thought I was the one drinking, Tom, not you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I'm
Tom.
seeing you twice as well, to be fair, James.
But only one of you is moving.
Google Hangout is messing us up, but let's move on.
Yeah. Let's just I figure since I guess since nobody else is interested in it, Martin wins that one for $1, right?
Yep, going once, going twice. You're gonna have to deal with two of me for some reason. Third and final time. Martin gets a film for $1.
I need $1 is what I need.
Just ask Martin.
Yeah, he's just spent one.
The next film we're going to auction off is Mr. X. It's an upcoming Indian 3D sci-fi thriller.
I'll throw one at it.
What?
I'll throw one at it.
No, what? What is the premise?
It's
A young couple who are government officers dedicate their jobs in the nation. They are impassioned about their work and each other. All that changes in an instant in the face of a shocking betrayal which turns the tables on both of them.
Who's in this?
See, I prefer the IMDb write-up, which says Emran
Who's in
Hashmi
it?
has an invisible power in this movie. He has played a brilliant character as a selfish scientist who has only one thing in his mind: success of the experiment, even at the cost of killing endlessly. Well, he sounds like a nice chap.
I'll
Yeah,
throw $1 at it.
Mr. X.
I love how James and I have picked a list of movies and then we've just thrown shit in the middle.
I'll go 3.
I can say you might be surprised that this will do quite a bit of money, depending on how many Indian people want to go and watch it.
Well, I was thinking based on the fact that the last time we had an Indian independent upcomer film, it ended up being Slumdog.
This is no
So-
Slumdog, though. in fairness.
Slumdog wasn't independent. Slumdog was done by Danny Boyle.
Yeah.
It was Danny fucking Boyle that was going to do well.
And its theme song, wasn't that from like the Pussycat Dolls or something?
Yeah, Slumdog had quite a lot going for it and a good story. This is just generic Indian action film. But I still think he might do quite well, but I'm not putting any money on it. I've already spent $3. It's outrageous.
I will throw 4 in to jump over you.
So it's 4 going once. Bean. 4 going twice. Third and final time. Sold for $4 doos.
To Tom.
I think I'm doing okay. I've spent
$7.
$7, and you know, there's a lot of films coming up that I'm not going for. So
Well, you won't be able to afford to if you keep being this careless.
Laugh, Killer Laugh. It's a jewel thief named Frank Stone as a very deeply disturbed, antisocial malincrost who finds no joy or humour in anything until he awakens from a deep coma.
Who's in this?
William Forsythe.
Bianca Hunter, Tom Sizemore, Victor Colecchio.
I'll throw $1 at this.
I'll put 5 on it. It's a crime thing. We haven't had a decent crime film in a couple of years. I'll put 5 at it.
To be fair with me, unless you're Tom Hardy in a fucking BMW driving down the M8 or the A1.
Oh, stop jerking off that Jaguar commercial.
It was Locke, you idiot.
He was also in a Jaguar commercial.
Tom Hardy?
Yes.
When?
Or was that Tom Hiddleston? I think that might be
No,
Hiddleston.
Tom Hiddleston,
was
you
in the
moron.
Jaguar advert with Ben Kingsley and Mark Strong. And I love that advert because it's Sinestro, Loki, and the Mandarin in one place at the same time.
So, Laugh Killer Laugh, I've got it for 5, going once.
This might do alright. William Forsythe's got a shit ton of stuff coming out this year, so he might get a lot of hype. But no,
Going
I'm
once,
not going any higher.
going twice, third and final time. Sold! I have just bought Laugh Killer Laugh for 5. Boosh. The next film. Little Boy.
Little boy.
Little
I'll put
Boy.
1 in.
A 7-year-old boy is willing to do whatever it takes to do to end World War II so he can bring his father home. The story reveals the indescribable love a father has for his little boy and the love a son has for his father.
I'll go 1, and
That's annoying because it's got the sort of emotional bullshit that people all buy into. But at the same time, it's a Kevin James movie, so when does that ever make money?
Got a point. I'm going for 1. 1 going once.
Hang on, you're
2.
going for 1. I thought Tom said 1.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. It don't matter anyway, Kieran's outbid whoever said 1.
Did you, Kieran? What did you say?
No, I wasn't betting. I was saying something to my dad.
Oh, right, okay.
What? As in, I bid 100, maybe?
No, he definitely said 2. I swear he said 2.
I was saying how many chefs I've got left this week.
Ah, right. Okay.
What? I just
Okay.
ended up unmuting it at the same time.
Wink. So Tom going for once. Tom going 1 twice. Tom
1.5.
You can't do half.
God damn. 2.
Martin for 2 once. Martin for 2 twice. Third and final time. Sold. Martin, Mr. Money Spender, has got another film.
I'm getting quite a collection.
I was intrigued by that one briefly because when I googled the film, it also came up that little boy is a term for something else as well, which sort of links into the plot. So,
Ladies and gentlemen, the gloves are off as I can see blood being spilled on this one.
because
Avengers. The next film is Avengers: Age of Ultron.
You can just tell that
I'm
there's a
gonna
lot.
open. I'll open the bidding. Does anybody want to take it for 20?
I'll have 15.
I
Martin on
don't
15
want
then.
it.
Martin on 15, going once.
18.
Kieran on 18. 18, going once. Nice Wild West theme in there. 18 going twice.
Go on then, 20.
You dick. You've done the same thing last year, you motherfucker. You've done the same thing last year.
22.
Kieran with the power bid of 22. Martin, what have you got?
I don't know, are you bidding again, or are you just going to use the fact that you're the one who gets to call when it ends to sneakily put a bid in at the end?
No, I'm not. I've publicly come out. I've said to everybody so
You've
far.
come out. All right. Congratulations, it's hard in this society.
No, I've publicly come out and said I am not bidding on Avengers.
This one's between you and Kieran, Martin. I don't care for this one, so.
Right, well, based on the fact that Kieran hasn't spent any money yet, and based on the fact that he's willing to bid 30 on Captain America, I'll just go with 25.
Oh, power bid.
27.
28.
28, Martin. 28. Kieran, what have you got?
29.
Shit. Hang on, how much more have I got?
Bearing in mind at the
31.
I was about to say, bearing in mind you were going to say that this was going to make less than Captain America, but Martin goes for 31. 31
32.
going once. 32!
This is going to be the biggest grossing movie of the year.
Of the unless
Of
Star
the
Wars.
summer, certainly.
Yeah, unless Star Wars does apocalyptically well.
Or
Yeah.
James Bond.
No, it'll be
No.
Star Wars.
James Bond won't do that well. It'll do well in England. It'll probably be the highest
It'll
grossing.
do well in the
country,
States, I think.
It probably will, but it won't outgross Avengers.
Or Star Wars.
Or Star Wars, probably now. 33.
33. We've got ourselves a war here, folks.
35.
No, I'm done. That's it. Just wanted to push him up a bit. 35's fine.
35's fine by me.
Yeah. You're probably going to get about 20 million back for every dollar you spent there.
If Martin's publicly pulled out of that one, then Kieran wins by default, Jim.
No, you got to do it properly just in case anybody else wants to jump in.
Okay.
35 going once. 35 going twice.
37.
See? 37. See, that's
Fair
what we got.
I'm not going any further than 35.
37 going once. 37 going twice.
39.
You can't just do it back to me, you nasty bastard.
39 going once. 39 going twice.
No, I can have it.
Third and final time, Martin, you going to stretch into the 40s?
I'm a balls. I didn't want to go above 15.
For Avengers?
Ladies and gentlemen,
I will happily spend that money.
sold for 39. Kieran has finally got a film.
Can we potentially have a run through of what everybody's got left so we know what we're playing against?
Yeah, Kieran's got 61, James has got 73, you've got 93, and I've got 95.
Thank
and
you.
I have the most films.
Yeah.
I've got my list of movies for this.
Yeah.
And
Kieran's
what?
got one
I can
film
get-
and has probably already won.
No,
I said that to
guaranteed.
James before everyone else turned up.
No,
Not a guarantee.
Avengers is close
Tom-
on a guaranteed win. I said that.
no,
It will push you up, but it will not guarantee the win.
Yeah.
Tom Merritt had Avengers in the draft in 2012 and he only came third.
Fair enough.
It depends on what movies you've got around it.
Absolutely. You've got to have a bank of
Like,
film.
I've got my eye on 2 movies.
I've got my eye on one that I don't think anyone's gonna go for.
The next film is Hot Pursuit. An inept police officer must protect the widow of a drug dealer from criminals and dirty policemen.
Who's in
Dirty
that?
policemen.
Hang on, what we're bidding on now? I don't know what movies we've got.
Hot Pursuit 2015, originally titled Don't Mess with Texas.
What the hell's
Right.
Hot Pursuit?
Who's in it?
Reese
Um,
Witherspoon.
Yeah.
Sophie
Yeah,
Vergara.
Sofia Vergara. I'll bid 2.
5.
Oh,
No.
alright. Already outbid, never mind.
I've already got it too high, man.
It's a base hit. It's a base hit.
Box office poison. Unless she's in Bridget Jones.
It's a base hit. I'll make 30 million.
Who did you say's box office poison?
Reese Witherspoon.
No, she isn't. She's fine.
It's a Warner Brothers film though, so it's got a big.
Zellweger for fucking.
Sofia Vergara's massive.
It's got Sean Penn in it.
Sean Penn.
According to the wiki, it's Reese Witherspoon, Sofia Vergara, Robert Kaczynski, who was Sean Slater in EastEnders, Sean Penn, Richard T. Jones, David. I'm not even going to attempt that guy's name.
I'm not even going to attempt his name and then attempt his name straight away. Well
Hey!
done, Tom.
Idiot.
Whatever. That guy. Michael Mosley, Matthew Denegro.
Who's the
I don't think-
director?
The director. I'm looking for that. Written by David Feeney, directed by Anne Fletcher.
What's she done?
Do you want to know going once? Do you want to know going twice?
Hang on. What price have you put on it, by the way?
I was on 5.
You're on 5. Okay.
Yeah. Third and final time.
She did Step Up.
Yeah, she did indeed do Step
No,
Up. She's a
leave it nice.
choreographer. She's a choreographer more than anything. You wouldn't believe in it. You just said Reese Witherspoon's no good unless she's in Bridget Jones, and she's never been in it. So,
I was thinking fucking Renee Zellweger.
well, that just means your opinion's worthless. Sofia Vergara, I don't know. Sofia Vergara will probably do quite well in the film. It probably will get 30 million, but no, I'm not going above 5, so you can have it, James.
Sold then. I have just got another film.
For 5,
4 to 5.
James has 3 movies. I have 1. Martin's got 3, and Tom has 2.
And who's got all the money? Me.
I've spent more than everybody else.
Yeah, but you also did take one of the biggest ones of the run. So
I'm sorry. No, I've not got one of. I have the biggest film of the summer. Don't even joke with that.
Oh no, everybody knows the biggest film is going to be Laugh Killer Laugh. I mean, come on. It's a man waking up from a coma.
The only thing that I think might catch up with the Avengers is because the Avengers is getting a release during Easter break, but it's still not in full holiday season. The ones that might possibly catch up with it is Minions in a summer release.
No, not even.
Avengers May the 1st is considered the opening weekend of the summer movie series, essentially.
Because Avengers is there.
That's Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, in America, the first week of May is Labor Day weekend for them, and that is considered to be the first week of summer.
And the fact that people now know that is when the Marvel movies come out. This is the big one of Phase 2.
I'm just saying, if someone gets Minions, I reckon they'll be able to catch. They're not going to beat it, but they're going to be able to catch. And if you get it for less than 20, you're laughing.
So in other words, when we get down to Minions, expect Martin to bid 90 on it then.
No, I'm bidding.
James,
he just said get it below 20. He's going to go for like 19 to start with, probably.
James, remember a couple of years ago we had the discussion on who would win out of Monsters Inc. and Despicable Me 2? Who won that? Who ended up winning that?
I can't remember.
You don't remember because of the fact you don't want to remember.
Right, are we going on to the next one, dude?
Next one is Mad Max Fury Road.
I'll start it with $1 if no one else is starting it.
Well, this has got WWE legend Nathan Jones in it. So
Oh God, really?
I think we should all be bidding high. Originally, his name in this film was Richard Erectus, which is Rick Erectus, basically. But they've changed it to Rictus Erectus instead.
It's also got some people I quite like.
It's got Rosie Huntington Whiteley in, which means no one should watch it anyway.
But it's got Tom Hardy in it.
It's got Nicholas Hoult in it, and I quite like Nick Hoult.
If it's Nathan Jones, is it the Beast of Bogger Road or whatever his name was?
Yes.
The Colossus of whatever Bogger Road or whatever it was.
Yes, the guy who couldn't actually wrestle for shit.
The guy who was supposed to be having a tag team match with Undertaker, but they decided the better thing to do would be to have Undertaker in a handicap match.
Because he couldn't wrestle for shit, and the only thing he did in the match was kick Big Show in the head with a spin kick.
He was apparently supposed to be in a Tekken film playing Craig Marduk, and it never happened.
All I will say is this. Someone just had a massive boner about Tom Hardy. He's in this film.
He is indeed in this film. He
is indeed in this movie. And more to the point, Mad Max has got a decent reputation. So I would give 5.
Kieran, power bid 5.
I'll throw 6.
6 going once. 6 going twice. Third and final time. Sold for 6 to Mr. TWP.
I got Nathan Jones for under a tenner. That's awesome.
You got ripped off if you spent more than $2 on Nathan Jones.
I think it's worth it. It's worth it for a film that's got Tom Hardy, Charlize Theron, Nicholas Hoult, and
it's worth it for everyone else. It just isn't worth it for Nathan Jones.
Yeah,
it's got a fairly decent cast. I'm quite happy.
It's also coming out within just after the 2 weeks of Avengers, which is where Avengers will make the most of its money.
Yeah, you got it for under $10, and that's all it will make.
Avengers is the only movie coming out that weekend, the 1st of May.
It's also I'm not a massive film buff, but I've heard of Mad Max, so
People will go
worth it.
to see if Tom Hardy is any good in the role because it's very iconic, or it's iconically linked to Mel Gibson.
Well, all of the preview reviews of it have said it's amazing, it's great, and it does a great job of keeping with the previous films. It just depends how many people are going to watch it thinking it's a new film, and how many fans of the previous trilogy are going to say, oh good, a new one. And I think most of the viewers who are going to go and see it are going to be fans of the original trilogy, wanting to see what's going to go on. I don't think it's something that's going to urge a new generation of people to go, shit, that looks good, let's go watch it.
The next film is Tomorrowland. Bound by a shared destiny, a team bursting with scientific curiosity and former boy genius inventor embark on a mission to unearth the secrets of a place somewhere in time and space that exists in a collective memory. This year seems to be a very bit sci-fi heavy again, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's
In
that
this
George
one-
Clooney film.
George Clooney,
Yes, it is.
Britt Robertson, Judy Greer, Hugh Laurie. Do you know what? I'll throw 7. I'll throw 7 at this film.
Alpha 10.
I'll throw 12.
15.
Were you just drinking straight out the bottle, Martin?
What?
Are you drinking straight out the bottle?
Leave me alone, I've got a problem.
The only reason I'm asking that is because I can actually hear wink as the bottle is like. Is this, as the show keeps going on, you're just going to descend into madness and you'll just be like, hey, I'll bid whatever I want.
Don't even have that much money left.
He'll get really late and he'll put like he'll try and put more than he's got on something that's not worth it.
Didn't he bid something like astronomical in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles last year?
No, I bid 17 because Ed only had $16.
Yeah, and he came over like 17. Ha! I win. 15 for Kieran going once. 15 for Kieran going twice. Third and final time, 16. 16 going once. 16 going twice. Third and final time. Sold for me to 16.
Ooh, you little cunt.
See, I did want that movie, but at the same time,
Save your money for the beat further. There's some other good films up and coming.
to be fair for me, this is a good movie to have because
Yeah.
guess who's directing it?
I'm
Bird.
going to guess it's Brad Bird, yeah.
Brad Bird, who has never, ever made a bad movie. Incredibles, awesome. Iron Giant, awesome. Mission Impossible, awesome. Ratatouille, awesome. He doesn't make bad movies, he knows what he's doing. So, I did want this, but I wasn't going to spend more than that.
The next film on our list is Poltergeist, the 2015 version, of course, obviously. A very simple description on IMDb. A family suburban home is invaded by evil forces.
Who's in this?
Sam Rockwell, Rosemary DeWitt, not related to Bioshock Infinite, mind you.
I'll bid $1.
And that's all this one.
I'll bid 3. This should get the horror movie fans in.
Why would you put a horror film in May?
It doesn't matter.
Wherever you put the horror film, the horror fans will come.
Yeah, if
Exactly,
it's the only
and
one
it's in
around at the time, you haven't got a choice but to watch that, have you? You can't release them all at the same time. The only thing wrong with this is some people might think wait 2 weeks for Insidious, which is a pile of shit. I can't believe that's got 3 films.
Well, the only thing I'm thinking of is because Poltergeist is like a legendary sort of horror film.
Yeah, I know
So
it's a
you-
legendary horror film, but if you release it in October, close to the Halloween period, and it doesn't do well because there's other films out there better at the time, it's going to fall on its arse and completely ruin the rebooting of the franchise. If they release it here, they've got a better chance of getting enough money to try and spin a sequel, and with enough interest, then they can release it towards Halloween.
But then
I
you
think
think
it's
about,
smart.
but then you think about it. Sinister got released Halloween, I think it was, a couple of years ago, and Sinister 2 is being released. Was it June or July of this year?
August.
So who was 3? 3 was you, Kieran, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Kieran going once. Kieran going twice. Third and final time.
How
4.
much did he bid on it? Oh, okay.
4.
Never mind. Too rich for my blood.
4 for Tom going once. 4 for Tom going twice. Third and final time. Sold for $4 dues.
You bitch is crazy.
Tom hasn't even spent anything higher than 10. Well, then again, Martin hasn't spent anything higher than fucking 2.
Well, I did try and get it for 1.
So let's do a roundup so far of all the movies we have. Kieran, we'll do you first.
Avengers. Just Avengers.
That's all you're gonna need.
Tom?
Well, I've got a couple of
I
other movies up
have-
my sleeve.
I have The Longest Ride in April. I got Mr. X in April. Mad Max Fury Road in May, and the day after my birthday, I've got Poltergeist.
Martin, what films have you got?
Well, I've got the films that are going to win it for me, basically, already. There's just no questions asked. Got Ex Machina,
Which won't do anything.
which is going to make billions.
Yeah, right.
I've got Monsters, whatever it was called, something to do with
Dark
monsters. Yeah, that's the one, I think. Yeah, that's going to do amazing. And Little Boy, which I'm not sure what that is. I don't know if that's a film I've ordered or a request I've made. Not sure. I think I may have looked at it in auction.
And films that I've got so far are Furious 7, Laugh Killer Laugh, and Hot Pursuit, and Tomorrowland.
Again, still slightly disappointed I didn't get Tomorrowland, but I'm happy with what I got.
Moving on to the next film, San Andreas, not part of the Grand Theft Auto series, in the aftermath of a
I'm
massive
going
earthquake.
to throw down $1 though to start it.
In the aftermath of a massive earthquake in California, a rescue chopper pilot makes a dangerous journey across the state in order to rescue his estranged daughter. It has none other than Mr. Rock in it,
It's got The Rock.
and Kylie Minogue.
Ugh.
I'll throw $1 at that one.
I'm out. Going once. Going twice.
Hang on,
2.
how much did you put on it? $1?
Mhm.
2. Right, okay.
I've already called 2.
I'm gonna throw the baby out with the water. Yeah, I'll go $3.
Mr. Money Spender.
Hey, big spender.
3 going once.
5.
5 going once.
Oh, holy
5
shit.
going twice. Third and final time.
6.
6 going once. 6 going twice. Third and final time. Sold for $6 dues to
Yay.
Tom.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
6. Right, okay. That's your 5th film, Tom.
Yep.
You're lucky if you make 10 million so far.
Oh, it's a Rock movie. Rock's got some good box office momentum.
know.
Right?
It'll do quite well.
Yeah,
And
and he
obviously
was,
WWE will promote it.
There's a couple of hilarious sounding ones coming up that I'm just interested to Google and see what they are.
yeah.
There's two movies that I am very interested in getting right now.
Rock made some good films. He also made Doom, which completely destroyed anything else he did.
No, he kind of didn't, because all of his current films still make loads of bank.
Yeah.
If anything, Doom is inconsequential, and your logic is flawed, and this is why you keep losing at this game.
But Doom is a terrible film.
Doom
Yeah,
is a
well-
terrible film, but guess what? It was made during that time where you expected Rock to be in terrible movies.
Yeah. Now he makes sensible
Rock-
choices.
Keep in mind that when G.I. Joe Retaliation came out, Rock was the first actor to make $1 billion at the box office in that year. So
He won't
people
be doing
do
that.
want to see him.
Yeah, and he won't be doing that again anytime soon.
Well, this year he could. San Andreas and Fast 7.
San Andreas will not put him over the $1 billion marks.
Yeah, it looks like, for once it looks like a decent disaster movie.
Insidious Chapter 3. Do you know what? I'll be funny. I'll give it 3. It's a third film. I'll give it 3.
I thought you said you were going to be funny.
Ha ha ha. 3 going once. 3 going twice. Third and final time. Sold to me for 3.
James, you've already used up half your budget.
Yeah.
I'm probably the third highest spender so far, I think.
Your
I'm not
second
sure. I've just about beaten you out, have I?
Your third. It's
Yeah.
James, then me, then you, then Martin. Martin's not even spent a 10.
I was originally trying to hold back because some of the films I want to really late on, but you know.
Next, we move on to Entourage.
That's a TV thing, isn't it?
I will bet a $5 on that.
Entourage is a film star Vince Chase and his cronies who take on Hollywood. It's got Mark Wahlberg, Ronda Rousey. Anyone remember her? Jeremy Piven.
I'll give
Mark
5.
Wahlberg. It's got Mark Wahlberg as well.
It has Jeremy Piven in there who called it Summerfest. So who is it? Kieran said 5.
Mm-hmm.
Going once. 5 going twice. Third and final time. Sold to Kieran for 5.
This was one of the movies This was one of the movies I campaigned to get in. Do you know why? Because Entourage has gotten a good little fan following who wanted to see this movie.
Is this the movie of a TV thing?
Yes, it is the end of the Entourage series, because the series ended a couple of years ago, and they said right, it is ending in the movie. So this is what 24 could have been.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm looking forward to this because I love Entourage so much.
Why do I get the impression the next movie is going to be a bit of a bloodbath?
The next
Both.
movie, ladies and gentlemen, is Jurassic World. Yeah, the other film won't be. Is Jurassic World. Who's going to start the bidding for this?
I don't know, Star-Lord fighting dinosaurs? Sounds pretty good to me. I will bid $2.
You cannot let him have this for 2. Come on.
I'll play 3. Oh, you're in at 5. Okay.
So I'm not going to let you guys have it for 5. I'm going 10. I'm not letting you have that for
11.
5. Oh, come on, 12.
15.
Don't let him have it, James. He's already got Avengers. Come on, bid up, bid up.
You could help, Martin. You've got more money than the rest of us.
I've also got more sands. Nope. Come on.
16.
There we go. That's the idiot I love. Hold on.
What was that? 18.
18.
Ah, there's the idiot I love who's going once. Going twice. Third and final time.
19. Come on. Let's go.
Jumping in at the last minute there. Hey.
19 going once. 19 going twice. Third and final time.
$20.
Snipe bid. $20 going once. 20 going twice. Third and final time. Sold.
Hey,
Tom for 20.
I didn't think I'd get one of the reasonable sized films, so I had to kind of have a shot there.
No, that's a good shot for 20. I think you're going to do pretty well.
I've got a lot of poor earners up above, and I'm not completely confident the ones I've got planned for later are actually going to do as well as I'd like them to. So
The next film is The Transporter Refueled, which is a reboot of the story. I'll give it 4.
Who's in it? It's not Jason Statham, is it?
Ed Skrein, Lauren Chabonneau, and some other people.
Okay, see, because I don't know what movies we're bidding on here, I didn't hear what you said. It sort of got jumbled, and I thought you said Transformers, which I thought was a bit early for a reboot in the series, and I was surprised I didn't know.
Do you not have the link open, Martin?
I've got little to no interest at all.
Do you want the link, Martin?
Transporter.
No, I don't need a link. It's all right. I'm busy uploading a picture to Facebook because
Fair
I
enough.
can multitask.
4 going once. 4 going twice. Third and final time. Sold to me for 4. It'll make a little bit of money. That's really what I need it there for. The next film is Max 2015, which, going on IMDb,
It's about a marine dog.
a dog that helped US Marines in Afghanistan returns to the US and is adopted by its Handlers family after suffering a traumatic experience.
It's
I will
adopted by
get
the
fine
Adams
for
family.
By the looks of things, the most popular person in it is the guy who played Sandman in the Spider-Man first run of films, Thomas Hayden Church.
I thought you were going to say the most over person in it is the dog.
Well,
Also, the person in it will be the dog.
Kieran started at 5.
Again, this is a hard one because Americans love the bullshit of, hey, you look, the army did something, and woo, a dog, yeah, pro-America, woo. But I don't think it's going to make enough money to make it worth my while, so no, I am out.
Five going once. 5 going twice. Third and final time. Sold to Kieran for 5. So run down.
Let's put it this way. What do Americans love? They love their dogs, they love the army. Why don't put 2 of them together?
So run down. How much has everybody got left, Kieran?
Currently, James, you have 45 left. I have 51 left. Tom has 57, and Martin has 95. 95, you prick.
Next is Ted 2, and I'm going to open the bidding at 10.
I was
See,
thinking
I got burned on this last year.
No, Ted didn't burn me.
No, I got burned on A Million Ways to Die in the West last year. No, I didn't get that, did I?
No, I did.
Yeah, I drove up the bidding for that.
I'm going straight in at
I'll
10
bid
for Ted
12.
2.
I'll bid 12. Yeah.
12 going once. 14. 14 going once.
How much did the original Ted do at the box?
Quite a lot, to be fair. It was a sleeper hit.
It was the biggest, one of the biggest comedies ever, I think, in America.
It was the biggest rated R or opening for a rated R comedy
That's what I thought. It
ever
did about
until
200
22
million.
Jump Street took it last year.
It did about
it
200
romped
million,
away.
didn't it? Which
It
for a
romped
comedy
away.
is pretty good. What have you bid, James? 16?
14.
14. Alright, so if you say it's going to make about 200 million again, looking at about 20 million per dollar. No, that's not worth it. You can have it.
But here's the thing. Okay, 14 going once. 14 going twice. Third and final time. Sold to me. But here's the thing, Martin. I was gonna say it, and then I realised let's finish that part off. Every time you have a sequel, 9 times out of 10, you always get a sequel bump in profit.
Yeah, but you said that about films last year and you were wrong. Again, you lost last year, so why would I trust anything you say? You were terrible last year. You came in going, oh, I knew everything. A sequel bumping profit. This film will be good. This is animated. This is what people want. And you lost massively.
Because Rio screwed me in the balls.
Yeah, and what was Rio? A sequel.
Yeah.
I rest my case.
Holy shit! I've just read up on the next film. Okay.
I don't even know what the next film is.
Magic Mike XXL.
Oh,
It's got Kevin Nash.
of course it has. He was in the first one, Big Sexy. You can't have a stripper film without someone called Big Sexy.
I'll open the bid on 1.
Ooh. I'll go 2.
3.
4.
Six.
I'm glad to say we can all count.
And then Kieran ruins it by going for 6.
Should have expected.
This is why we don't let Scotland into the UK. This is why we wanted them out.
We're in the UK, you moron.
I know you are. I said this is why we wanted you out.
We gave you ample opportunity to go away.
You and your dislike for the number 5.
Funnily enough, the result of a poll last week showed that, yeah, most people in the UK living, or who are English living in Scotland, actually voted to stay. So
Yeah,
we wanted to leave, so screw you.
yeah, we wanted to stay because you make better whiskey than we do, but that was the only reason.
It would have been interesting if they'd let the English
And we
people
also
vote
have-
for whether we wanted to keep you or not.
I think England wanted to keep Scotland. Don't turn this into a political debate. I was making a joke. Let's
Not the one
not
who
get
turned it
erased.
into a political debate, you wreck. Moving on.
I just said I was joking,
Put it
and
this
I
way.
meant it.
Put it this way. I just don't want to. I just didn't want to pay the import tax on shortbread.
Oh yeah, shortbread shit. No, I can't leave there. Shortbread and whiskey. That's more than enough.
I just wanted
fried Mars bars because I still haven't tried one. And I really want to.
No, you
I
don't.
just wanted to see the
Don't.
royal family panicking by having to find a new name for Prince Philip.
What are you on about?
Because he's
Duke
the,
of Edinburgh.
he's the Duke of Edinburgh.
It means nothing.
Yeah, he's also Greek. It doesn't exactly mean that he's the one that's got to take charge of all their finances.
No, but they'd have to come up with a new title.
No,
No, they wouldn't. They would not have to come up with a new title because they would still be part of the Commonwealth.
Yeah, he could still be the Duke. It's absolutely fine.
Yeah, you
And
tell them.
Scotland would have still recognised the Queen as their monarch.
Yeah, you tell a 92-year-old king that basically, yeah, you can't be who you are anymore. He's going to tell you, fuck off.
that was actually
Fuck
quite
off, you pigs.
accurate.
You
That was an
spear
accurate
throwing
impression.
cucumber.
Yeah.
So Kieran 6 for Magic Mike. Going once. Going twice. Get that stripper pole lubed up because you've got a
7.
film. Right at the last second.
What?
Right at the last second. Martin for 7. 7 going once. 7 going twice. Third and final time.
8.
Oh, thank God for that, 'cause that last bid was all due to the drink.
What? And because I said lube up that pole, you've got a film.
Yeah, I got excited. Got a
Wrong
bit
pole,
happy.
Martin. Wrong pole. 8 going once. 8 going twice. Third and final time.
Who's buying this, Tom?
Tom.
Oh,
Sold, Tom.
he's got less than $50 left.
And this is the... Martin, we're going to have a shootout, bro.
So I'm just going to bid 56 for the next movie I want, and I guarantee I win it. Unfortunately, I don't think the train wreck is going to make me a great deal of money, but still.
The next film is Terminator Genesis spelled wrong. I'm going to open the bid at 10.
Now,
12.
will Triple H be making an appearance as a robot skeleton? If he isn't, I've got no interest.
Is it just me, by the way? His WrestleMania entrance, did he look like something out of Wolfenstein from Death's Head Compound?
Yes.
He looked like a twat, but it was a hilarious twat, so I liked it.
So Kieran for 12. 12 going once.
The last Terminator film didn't do
12 going
particularly well,
twice.
did it?
That was what? Revelation. That was one with Christian Bale trying to play a really stupid John Connor, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Salvation, wasn't it? And it only did about
Salvation.
100 million. 125, so apparently I've just looked it up. 120. See, I mean, I don't think it's going to do that great. It's coming at the same time as Magic Mike. I mean, you can go watch Arnold Schwarzenegger or Kevin Nash get his dick out.
You can watch Arnold Schwarzenegger as a Terminator, you can watch Amelia Clark as a kick-ass Sarah Connor.
Whoa. Please tell me you said nigger. Because I so badly, I heard something completely wrong. Please tell me you said nigger.
What, me?
Yes.
No one said.
I said you
I
can
think
see
you.
Amelia Clark kick ass as Sarah Connor. Don't know what you heard.
Well, you said Arnold Schwarzenegger, but it came out on my side that you said Arnold Schwarzer.
No, I said Schwarzenegger.
James, move on. You've made the conversation awkward.
Kieran for 12 going once. Going twice. Third
13.
and final time.
Ooh. I think Martin just jumped in with 13.
He did.
He did. 13 going once. 13 going twice.
14.
You guys still on Terminator?
Yes, we are.
Yep.
I had to step away for a bathroom break.
Did you find more beer in the toilet?
No.
And you watch it.
Pre-show references that people won't understand.
14 going once. 14 going twice. Third and final time. Sold to Martin. Martin has bought a film
Hang
for
on.
over 10.
No,
ladies
no.
and
Oh, me.
No, sold to Kieran.
Yeah.
I still haven't spent more than $2, and I don't intend to.
All the way through.
I have the biggest superhero movie of the year. I have the biggest sci-fi movie of the year. Other than Star Wars. But Star Wars doesn't get sci-fi anymore.
I can see the jokes coming for this one. The next film. Do I sound gay?
Yes, you do, James. Yes, you do.
And I'm putting
Prick.
forward $1 for this one.
I put forward no dollar.
Oh wait, isn't this one of those? Isn't this a Kickstarter film?
This is a Kickstarter that I reckon will get quite a big push from LGBT groups. So.
This is going to make about $2 in the movie office box office place. This is going to make nothing.
Well, if no one else wants it,
How much did you bid for it?
It can get a
I'll
big
take it for
push.
one.
It can get a
I'll
big
take it
push
for
from
one.
the lesbian, gay, and bi-gender community, but I still don't think it's going to do particularly well. I thought this came out last year, anyway.
It was a Kickstarter last year that they did the Kickstarter last year, and obviously it's come to fruition now.
Right. Okay.
Because Kickstarters usually take a fair bit of time to actually happen.
Yeah.
Going once.
How
Going
much
twice. One.
It agonises me to let him have one, but I'm not bidding two because that's just stupid.
One going once, one going twice, third and final time. Tom, you've bought another film in your list.
Tom's got 8 films now.
How much was it for? One?
$1.
One.
It was
I'm running
worth
out of
it.
space to put your blooming movies.
Sorry, it was worth it for one. It was worth it for $1, mate.
Kieran, if you go to the left-hand side where all the numbers are, you can just add columns in.
I better start
Right
spending
click,
money.
and you
I
can
don't
just
think
add
I've got many.
columns.
Because I need to edit the blooming formula. I don't want to be bothered doing that.
So there are 11 films left, Martin,
11 films, so I'm going to spend
including
$22.
Right.
including
So
Minions, Ant-Man, and
here are the remainders, by the way. James with 31. Myself with 37. Martin with 95 still. And Tom with 48.
Well, that means then if I've spent if I've got 31 left, that means I've got the perfect number that I've spent.
You've got 69, you dumb fuck.
The next film is
Minions.
Minions.
I'll open with 10.
I'll put 5 on Minions. Bollocks.
12.
15.
16.
And you have
17.
That's me, man.
18.
19.
Martin going once for 19. Martin going twice for 19. Third and final time. Sold to Martin for 19. Martin has finally bought a film.
Hey, that's my 4th.
No, you've finally actually bought a film. You haven't just been gifted one because nobody else wanted it. Next film.
Next year, when I'm sitting here with my special edition of Minions celebrating winning again,
It's going to be the biggest movie of the year. Let's be frank.
The next
Yep.
film is Ant-Man. I'll give this 5.
7.
8.
Ah, I said it first.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I
9.
did.
Shut the fuck up. 9.
10.
No. No. it hasn't been. This is the film that's been redone completely, isn't it? Because they weren't happy with it.
No, they've kept most of the original script. They just replaced Edgar Wright as director.
Yeah.
And when you place when you replace somebody as director, that maybe is a bad sign. But
Not always.
that's why I said that maybe is a bad sign. So Martin with 11 going once. Martin with 11 going twice. Third and final time.
12.
12 going
13.
once.
13. The only problem is it's coming out just a week after Minions. I think Minions will take some of the box office for it, but still 13.
13 going once. 13 going twice. Third and final time. Sold to Martin for 13. Team fucking your shit up is ostensibly fucking your shit up.
Don't get too comfortable.
He's in the position to totally screw us all up because he's got so much money.
We now have the next film, Mr. Holmes. I'll give 8. Eight going once.
This is
8
Ian.
going twice.
This is Ian McKellen as an old Sherlock Holmes, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's going to struggle to do really well. I think 8's a stupid opening bid, so I'll let James have that, quite frankly.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Third and final time. More money for me then. Sold.
Yeah, but it is more money for you, but at the same time you spent 8 on it when you could have probably opened with 4 and still won.
Yeah. Opening at 8, you know.
Brain, James.
None of us contested you. So
Sometimes you got to sort of show your limits. You got to show people that you mean business. Because if you said 4, then you might have said, "Oh, I'm not taking it seriously." So sometimes you got to go a little bit higher than what you want to get the films you want.
Sometimes you bid 1 and get a movie, like me.
Or
you
me.
don't make shit excuses when you've
hey,
bid too much.
I got one for $1 as well.
Yep.
Yeah, and those films that you got for $1 that's all they're going to make.
We'll see.
Yeah, I got a Kickstart. I got a Kickstarter film that's going to get backed by the LGBT people.
Yeah, but that's.
I have a movie about a marine dog that's going to be backed by everybody.
Yeah. It's going to be premiered to the theme of
Even the
America.
fucking anti-war
yeah.
people will be in this. Will be watching this movie.
You've got a film about a war dog with Sandman in it.
That's fine.
I know. Yeah.
The next film is Trainwreck.
It sounds like a fucking train wreck. Who's in it?
Hold on.
Is Trainwreck the wrestler in it?
No, it's got Amy Schumer in it.
That was A Train. You don't.
No, wasn't there a guy in the Colt
British
Cabana
was
thing
the
called
Trainwreck.
Trainwreck? Wasn't there a guy in the Colt Cabana $5 thing that was called?
I have no idea. I didn't watch $5 wrestling. I refuse to give Colt Cabana my money.
Racist.
How am I racist?
I don't know, just decided.
Because Colt Cabana is a Jew and they are a race.
Oh
I'm
my
not
god,
discriminating against him because he's a Jew. I'm discriminating against him because he's an ass.
I've just realised something.
John
Trainwreck is
Cena's in.
John Cena film, yeah.
Oh, this is the Amy Schumer movie, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I said, Amy Schumer.
Yeah, I'm staying away from this because Amy Schumer can't write for shit.
Someone's got to take it.
I'll have it for 1. Oh no, 2 though.
Going once, going twice, third and final time. No one else is going to touch this pile of dong, so you've got it for 2.
Who has?
Martin.
Martin.
He was about to throw in 1, but I beat him to the punch with 1, so he played 2.
Again, because WWE will hype it.
Oh yeah. But that didn't really
That
help
doesn't-
the thing. That didn't help the thing with Colin Farrell and Wade Barrett.
It didn't help the. Fuck,
Yeah, but
Barrett was barely in it.
Yeah, exactly.
I know, but WWE hyped it like it was Wade Barrett the movie.
It didn't help Oculus. It didn't help the core.
No, so
It
It
means,
didn't-
a WWE film means fuck all.
I know it means F all, but for $2 it means I'll probably get it about 20 million. So I'll take 20 million for $2. I'm alright for that.
The next one is
I've got the money
Pixels.
to waste.
Next one
Pixels.
is
I'll open it at
12.
Oh, okay.
Who the fuck did 12?
Martin,
Me.
Are you insane?
I
it's
have the money to waste.
it's a video game movie.
I don't care. It's a rip-off
gonna
of a
make-
Futurama episode.
That people will go and watch, I think.
waka 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 waka
Futurama
waka. This way, damn it! Waka
done
waka
better.
waka waka waka.
Hang
$12
on.
is too
Sorry,
rich there for me.
I don't think you or James can say anything because you were both arguing last year that Adam Sandler films are guaranteed money, and this is an Adam Sandler film.
Fine, because for once I overestimated the stupidity of the
No,
American people.
no. I wasn't saying that Adam Sandler films are money. I was saying that Adam Sandler films are now box office poison.
Well, there you go. Then it was Kieran who's busy
I
moaning
never
that I
touched
paid
it. I never touched it.
12. Mm.
I never touched it because I knew that Grown Ups 2 had bombed. I knew Jack and Jill had bombed. Anything that's got Adam Sandler in it is going to die. Slowly. And the fact that he was in this movie made me instantly not want to see it because he's shit.
Yeah, he is. He's shitting everything except.
Do you know what?
Web
Do you
singer.
know what I also hate about this? Peter Dinklage is in this movie.
I used to like Adam Sandler movies.
12 going once. 12 going twice.
I'll jump in with 13, I think. Yeah.
Kieran and me, I think, have got a head in our hands right now.
I'll let you take these fucking movies. Just take them.
13 going once.
Okay, 14.
14 going once. 14 going twice.
Not
Third
sure.
and final time.
I'll let it go.
Sold to Martin for 14.
It's a film that I'm interested to see.
Do you realise that in the space of the last few movies, Martin, you have spent more money than the majority of us in the last.
There's only a
Jesus
couple of
Christ.
films. There's only a couple of films left though.
I also realised that Pixels is the only film coming out on that weekend, and it's going to be heavily pushed by Sony. And people will think, "Oh, this looks a bit like Wreck-It Ralph." So
Yeah.
I actually think it's going to do surprisingly well.
That was sort of the. I was thinking along the same. It reminds me a lot of Wreck-It Ralph. I mean, the movie poster's got Pac-Man on it, man.
I won't watch it because Adam Sandler's shit and Kevin James annoys the hell out of me. But at the same time, I think it'll do surprisingly well.
Can you run through what we've got left, Kieran?
James,
Hello.
you have 23. Martin, 47.
Hang on, I should have 55.
No, you don't.
Why don't I have 55?
You have spent 53.
How much did I spend on Minions?
Minions was your first.
$19. You spent $19 on Minions.
Yeah, and I had 95, so I should have had 70 for. Oh yeah, I see what I've done here.
You then put $13 on Ant-Man,
Yeah.
and
Okay,
yeah.
never mind. I know what I've done wrong. I charged myself $9 for Minions. I did it wrong. Ooh, that was a dangerous mistake. Now I'm broke.
Tom, you are on 48,
okay,
and I have 30. I have 37 left.
I'm good because I know what I want. So
I know what I want.
The next film is Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. I'm going straight in at 10.
15.
25.
Power bid!
Not just a power bid.
Power bid!
that's a lot of money.
Did you just go 20 or
No, it's
25?
25.
Yeah,
Power
mine
bid.
just threw 25.
27.
28.
I know I'm going to regret this. 30.
32.
Ooh.
32 going once.
33.
37.
I'm out.
37 going once.
Oh,
You-
wow.
Oh,
You think this is going to be the second biggest film of the summer?
No, I just know that Kieran couldn't afford more than 37.
37 going third and final time. I think Tom's the only one that can outbid him.
I don't want to.
30 sold for 37.
Martin, you have just annihilated the rest of your budget.
You-
I know.
I think
In
just for
fairness,
sake
I
of,
don't think any of the other films are going to make any money.
there's a couple down there that I want though. So
I don't know
It's a
what's
couple
left.
down
I
that I
just don't
wouldn't.
know of any other films coming out for the rest of the year.
Fantastic Four.
Next
Nah,
film. The next
terrible.
film is Fantastic Four.
I'll
I'm
open it 5.
7,
6, 8.
9,
10.
11,
12.
Can I have a loan?
no, 13,
15.
Will someone bid more than 15, for fuck's sake? It's a Marvel film. It's going to be
It's
a
a
success.
Fox movie and a reboot of a terrible franchise.
It's it's not looking. It doesn't sound good.
It looks good.
It looks
People have
good,
changed
and
them.
it's still
I've
a
seen
Marvel
the
film.
trailer. People are changing their minds about this movie.
Yeah.
16,
17.
Come on, James, bid him up to 20.
go for it, 20.
22.
I know why you said that. You can have it, but I'm not going any
I'll
further
happily
than
take
that.
that.
22 going once,
Tom,
22
stop
going
being
twice.
a lazy bastard. Raise your hand, bid.
Third and final
I don't
time.
want it.
You idiot!
Sold for 22.
No, because I know what I want. I know what I want, so I'm letting you guys bid yourselves
Apparently,
in.
you want to lose. I mean,
The
I
next
don't,
film.
I don't care about winning or losing.
The next film is The Man from U.N.C.L.E. I'll give 5.
6.
7.
9.
damn.
What have I got left? I'm
48.
Right, Tate has got 23, I have 15, Martin has 10, and Tom, you have 48.
I'll go
And I'm
10 then.
10 going once. 10 going twice. Third and final time. Sold.
Because I have read a lot about the Man from U.N.C.L.E., so.
Sinister 2. I'm going straight in at 8.
10.
11.
Damn.
12.
13.
I'm out.
13 going once. 13 going twice. Third and final time. I've just bagged myself a C. Robert Cargill film.
Do you think he's going to get the old guys from Spill.com to review it again and he's going to hold them at gunpoint?
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, The Green Legend.
2.
3,
4.
5,
6.
7. Oh, who said that first?
8.
Never mind.
Nine.
9 going once. 9 going twice. 10. I'm all in now for 10. 10 going once. 10 going twice. Third and final time. I have just bagged myself my $100. And the final film, Hitman Agent 47.
Well, based on the fact that I have more money left than everybody else, this is mine, isn't it?
No,
If you
not
want
necessarily.
Depends whether you want it or not.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I do. So
How much are you
Bid
willing to spend for it?
16 then. You may as well bid 16 because you don't get anything for having money left over.
Mm.
yeah, I'll bid 16 then. Might as well.
You've just screwed yourself then.
This is the last film on the list.
It's your last film on the list. Doesn't mean it's going to make money. It's in the dead of the summer. This is the worst time to have a movie.
Yeah,
I love
but
Hitman.
like he just said, he doesn't get a bonus for having money left over.
Yeah,
So
I might
even
as well
if
have
he
it.
makes $10. He's $10 better off than he was.
Yeah.
But
So he hasn't screwed himself.
but go for this one. I didn't want it, and Kieran didn't want it, so he's just spent $6 more than he needed to.
But again, he makes nothing for the money he's got left over. So your
Yeah.
point is illogical.
I could have started this bidding by going all in because there's no point in.
You could have made a better profit with a smaller amount than you did with a bigger amount. I'm only saying what you said to me earlier.
I'm happy. So
Ladies and gentlemen, that is our 2015 draft.
Let's run through the movies, shall we?
and the
I've
spending.
so got this in a bag.
Right. Representing Team Fucking Your Shit Up, Ex Machina.
Well, no. I
Monsters
think
Done.
no. I think we
Do
should.
you want to do it?
We should each read our own list that we've got.
Okay. So, Martin, do you want to go first?
Yeah, I think I've got all my films down here. Right, Ex Machina, Monsters, Whatever Island, Little Boy, Minions, Ant-Man, Pixels, Mission Impossible, Rogue
And
Nation.
Trainwreck.
And Trainwreck, apparently. Yes, I forgot I brought Trainwreck.
Tom?
I've got The Longest Ride. I've got Mr. X. I've got Mad Max, Fury Road. I have Poltergeist, San Andreas, Jurassic World, Magic Mike XXL. I have Do I Sound Gay? I also have The Man from U.N.C.L.E. and Hitman, Agent 47.
James?
Represented Deadman Incorporated Ltd. I've got Furious 7, Laugh Killer Laugh, Hot Pursuit, Tomorrowland, Insidious Chapter 3, The Transporter Refueled, Ted 2, Mr. Holmes, Sinister 2, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, The Green Legend.
And finally, from me, these gentlemen are your Guardians of the Universe, The Avengers, Age of Ultron, Entourage, Max, Terminator Genesis, not spelt correctly, and Fantastic Four.
Is that how we have to announce it every time now? Terminator.
Yes.
You announced it like that.
You did it first.
But is that how we've got to announce it every single time now?
Yeah.
Terminator Genesis, not spelt correctly. So, with everything, I was the only one to spend all of my 100.
Yeah.
Tom spent 78. Martin spent 90. And you spent 85.
I'm quite happy with that. I'll take that.
I'm happy with my haul, so
I'm happy with my list.
I'm happy with
I'm
everything.
happy. I'm happy with mine.
So the start date is April 3rd, this coming Friday, and we run all the way up until September the 25th. So following September, we'll all come back for a massive end of season show to tot up all the scores and announce who the winner is. So,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, do you have any final words?
I'm hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing. Come on, the Guardians of the Universe have got this, man. We've got this.
Wouldn't be so sure. I mean,
I think
Avengers
I'll do
2 is
okay.
pretty much going to carry you for most of it. But like last year, you had Captain America that pretty much carried you until Turtles came out, right at the end, and then I stole it from you.
I
So
think I'll do alright
You
for myself.
did. You did. But this time I'm confident.
yeah,
think I'll do
well,
okay
Avengers
for
is
myself.
definitely going
Because
to
I
be
mean,
more
let's
successful.
let's think about it. Last year, with the list of movies that I had, once I got to the end of How to Train Your Dragon or Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, that was me done. And then you were just up there with those last few movies.
I've got Jurassic World to help me out in the middle, so
Mm. I think
Well,
that,
we have a look at
Fantastic Four is going to help you out immensely, Kieran.
Fantastic. I think Fantastic Four is going to help me very much.
If it makes more than 100, if it makes more than 150, I'll be surprised.
and I've
I don't think
got
it'll make that much, but I think with the list of movies that I've got, Terminator included.
and I've got Hitman, which is one of my favourite game series of all time.
You've also got to consider that video game movies are poison.
Hitman will make absolutely nothing in the box office. It will
The only
bomb.
thing that movie for me has going for it is the fact that Zachary Quinto is in it, and even then he's got nothing box office behind him other than Star Trek, and that's name only.
I've also got The Man from U.N.C.L.E.
With Henry Cavill, who's basically waiting on time before he puts the Superman costume back on.
Yeah, but the man from U.N.C.L.'s got history.
The last Hitman film, which was
Well, it's Garage.
2007, I think it was, grossed 13 million in its opening weekend.
Oh, apparently David Beckham's in The Man from U.N.C.L.E. It says
The
rumoured,
film-
it says rumoured though. So
The film Hitman in 2007 only grossed 40 million in America.
You're fucked. And let's put a reminder here, by the way. You don't even if you buy the most movies, you still can't win. Isn't that right, James?
Yeah, it's not about how many movies you buy; it's about getting base hits and surprises.
I wasn't aiming to try and buy the most movies. Going in, there were a couple of films that I wanted, and so I saved up to try and get them at the end. I wanted Hitman. I wanted The Man from U.N.C.L.E. I would have liked to have got Pixels, but you know.
The best way to play this game is you've got to look for films which you think are going to be the big surprises, because those are the films that will make you win.
You're also going on the fact that this is my first run at it. If I do anything other than finish last, then I've done well for a first timer.
Considering James finished last year, and he's been doing it longer than all of us.
If I do anything other than finish last, I'll be pleased with my run.
I think looking at this, I'd say Kieran has got what initially looks to be the best lineup, but I honestly think
I think Martin has picked enough movies that will make money to win. That's my initial prediction.
The thing with Martin's though is a lot of his rides on Mission Impossible.
I'm gonna admit it. The fact I couldn't get Mission Impossible infuriates me because of the fact that the last one was so good. People will expect the movie to be the same.
But the fact that Mission Impossible
Completely forgetting the fact that it's not Brad Bird who's doing it.
But the fact that Mission Impossible went for 37 and Avengers went for 39, that means you're expecting Mission Impossible to make over 500 million.
No, it doesn't. It means I'm expecting that Kieran couldn't afford it, so I went higher because I needed it to catch up with him for buying Avengers. If he had that, it'd have been game over. So I had to outbid him, and you're too much of a pussy. Do it yourself.
Because I didn't have enough to get Mission Impossible for 37.
I'm just having a look at who directed or who's directing Ghost or Rogue Nation. Oh.
Who is directing it?
It's Christopher McQuarrie, who directed Jack Reacher and was the writer for Usual Suspects, Valkyrie, and The Tourist, and Edge of Tomorrow. Oh, that's good.
So Edge of Tomorrow done pretty well. So
Yeah. What was it last year? I bought a Tom Cruise movie for a $5, and everybody said it was tank. It actually did very, very well.
So
Not enough to win it, obviously, but
on a sort of let's just make a guess. What do we think? What do you guys think is going to be the placing at the end? What do we think?
I think I might have done enough to get at least second. Just based on the list of just based on my movies that I've got, but I could be wrong because I'm missing the kids movie that I like having.
And again, also you got to think about it like this: Terminator Salvation. Everybody went into this thinking it looked like it was going to be a good film. It absolutely bombed. So are people going to look into this Terminator film thinking, do we want another one?
Well, this one features more Arnie, whereas the last one was basically Christian Bale with an appearance from Arnie. So I think this one's
But not even an appearance from Arnie, it was CG.
Yeah, but I mean, everyone knew that there was meant to be an appearance from the character of Arnold Schwarzenegger, whereas this is based around Arnie. So it's
And if we watched the trailer they showed at WrestleMania, it was all Arnie.
yeah. So I think it'll do quite well. My personal opinion is that me or Kieran are going to win, but I'm not sure which. It depends how much Mission Impossible and Pixels do for me.
Well, the fact I'm hopeful that it's in good hands with because it's Alan Taylor's directing the new Terminator movie.
I mean, the
And he did a good job on Thor: Dark World. It wasn't a great movie, but it was good enough for what he had.
Yeah.
the fact also as well that we've all got a massive film as well.
Yeah.
You've got, Martin's got Mission Impossible, Tom's got Jurassic World, I've got Furious 7, and Kieran's got Avengers. So we've all got one of the 4 major films out this year.
Yeah. I think Tom's coming third, by the way. I think
Really?
James is losing.
As I said, I came into this aiming for third because
You need to set your goals higher. I was debuting last year and won.
my sort of policy with life in general is just aim mediocrity. You can't be if you set your goals too high, there's too much chance for disappointment. Just my thing.
So has anybody got anything else to say before we wrap it up for the night?
Nah.
No.
Well then, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to our 2015 Monster Madness Radio Summer Movie Draft. I will be back tomorrow morning at 9:30 with Thomas Gale to go through the Malaysian Grand Prix, the first proper live show of the 2015 season for us. So I look forward to that. And if we can all work out a timing in the future, maybe we'll see what we can do for WrestleMania. But ladies and gentlemen,
we'll discuss
thank
that
you for
on the
listening to
post-show.
this. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to this. Thank you to everybody for being here. Thank you, Tom, Martin, and Kieran, for joining me tonight for doing this.
Happy to join the show, mate.
Not a problem.
Ladies and
Victory
gentlemen,
shall
thank
be
you for listening to
mine.
this. And we shall see you next time.